think it's. I'll just tell you guys, whenever we're on all this training session, always remind to be recorded because guess what? You should repeat. All right, repetition does mastery. That's one of the things that is key. All right. Okay, good. All right, so now I said you need to have expectation is key. All right, expectation is key. Just that a lot of people don't know how to use expectation. You should expect your goals. You should expect yourself to grow. You should expect yourself to get results. All right. But first, you should understand that I'll get result anyway. So I have to put in the right form of expectation. So now I have to have two goals. It all starts with goal. It all starts with a desire because that's the starting point of all achievement, right? Your desire. So I desire to be someone who understands the chart just like Kenvry. That's a goal. It's a desire. Put it down. So what would that push you to? That will get you closer to Kenvry. So it means for you to understand the chart just like Kenvry, you need to think like Kenvry. You need to do what Kenvry is doing. You need to study like Kenvry. You need to be committed like Kenvry. And the best way to learn that is to be connected to Kenvry. All right, that's a pattern. Okay, so that's a goal. I just explained how you achieve that kind of a goal. So establish who you want to look like, then begin to connect yourself to that person. But it all starts with what? Two things. You're going to have trading goal, and you're also going to have learning goal. So I said something that you need to train your expectation, all right, to begin to first understand, push, absorb the internal, right, expectation before the external expectation. Lots of people complain because their yardstick for complaining is result oriented. All right. This is a trade. This is a platform, an educational platform. Don't go to a university and you say the kind of certificate I got. It's not. I don't like it. I can't even get a job. It's what you learn that costs the certificate, right? So it's about you understanding that I need to put in the work in learning. So learning is your first priority. So separate your trading goal from your learning goal. Focus more. Your first 1 to 6 months in this business, ladies and gentlemen, focus more on your learning goal, right? Focus more on your learning goal. That is what I did, right? That is what every of my mentors did. That is what every of the educators did. When you focus more on your learning goal, guess what? Now, little story. When I came into the system, I didn't come in to make money. That's why I'm good. All right, that's why I'm good. I didn't come in to make money. Now, do I want to make? I knew I was going to make money, so I didn't come in to make money because guess what? I came in to learn because I wanted to make money. I don't know if what I said made a clearer sense to all of you guys. Now, you got what I said, right? Type in a 222 on the chat. It's a difference. There's a difference. Right? Type in a 222 if you got what I said. There's a difference, and it's truly different. The moment you get a hold of what I just said, it's going to be totally different. You need to come to terms that you're not chasing after what you already have. You need to know I'm expectant, but guess what? I'm expectant to see the progress I make in why I came in. I came in to learn, right? But what prompted me to come in to learn was I saw what this would do for me, and I saw a system that can help me achieve it. So I came into the system to learn because I know eventually if I learn, I'm going to earn. So I'm not trying to pursue the earn outside of the environment of the learn. It's poor mindset. And that's the mindset that allows people to stay in, month out. And they only have one problem. They're not getting results. Because why? You came in to earn. Right? You came in to earn. It's not a bad idea if you come in to earn. What do you want to ask yourself? Your expectation. All right? Do you know how to earn? All right? Do you know how to earn? I know how to earn. I'm still learning more. But guess what? I now know how to earn. Why? I I learned. I put myself to learning. I make sure the problems that I used to have when I came in, I don't want to have. So like, I'm trying to break it down. So I said learning goes before trading goes. The major mistakes you do, and I can tell you for a fact, right? Your expectations are based on the result. You see other people getting result and use that yardstick. Okay, I'm not getting result. People are getting result, but I'm not getting result. What am I not doing right? You now want to learn how you're not getting result. It's the wrong form of learning, right? That's not learning. That's what 90% of the people who do in the system. When they are not getting something right, that's why they come to want to learn why they are not getting it right. You want to learn the result. It doesn't work that way. I must be honest with you guys. All right. Gone are the days where we just want to. David said something yesterday, and I think that if the mentor said it, that's what we should be doing. He said the how-tos, say God, say he doesn't do those things anymore. The how to. Guess what? We've done a lot of the how-to, but we still see people don't get it right. So now, if the mentor says we need to go to the 90 to 99%, let's just focus on what we clean the problem once and for all. You guys need this, you need this, right? You need this. So if you need this, treat yourself like you need this. Honor yourself like you need this. I'm telling you the truth. If it comes from me, just know I'm telling you the truth. Don't allow yourself, pressure yourself to want to learn how you get the result. Learn how to make the result. So if you're not getting the harmonic scanner, as simple as the harmonic scanner is right now, if anybody's telling me I'm not getting the harmonic scanner, the problem is not the harmonic scanner, the problem is not trading, the problem is you in the environment of results when you should be in the environment of learning. So how do you learn? That's critical. It's a good question. How do you learn? Right? Type it on the chat. How do I learn? Right? How do I learn? I'm going to give you guys two. It helped me. All right? It's going to help you. How do I learn? I need everyone to type it on the chat. Anything about trading. So today you might have harmonic scanner. Tomorrow it might be cash trap. Tomorrow it might be web slinger. But guess what? For everything we move to, you might think I will show you this to get harmonic scanner. Guess what? Tomorrow another thing is going to come up. You're still going to ask that question. I'm not getting it. Kenvry, come and show me this. But let me just show you how Kenvry did it, and you do it for any kind of strategy, and it's going to work for you. There's no strategy I want to understand that I don't know. Because why? I understand how to learn. I just know how to learn it, and I make it work for me. Right? I make it work for me. If I sit down with you in the whole day, if I show you what I know in trading, all right, you're gonna be wow. But guess what? It doesn't get up here. I know the pattern that works. I know so many things in trading. Guess what? There was a time I knew so many things. It cost me to lose so many things. The more you even know, the more you lose money in trading. I want to tell you, you guys don't know that, right? All right. Some of the students here that are following, the more if you learn for results, you're gonna be disappointed. If you learn because of results, you're gonna be disappointed. All right, because why? It will come with a level of confusion. You want to know this, you want to know cash trap, you want to know this because you want to get cash trap is what is paying Kenvry today. Oh, let me go learn cash trap. The next thing, I took this thing, but it's not working for me. How much can let me go? You're going to be confused. All right. So first, how do I learn? Okay, good. You guys have asked the question. How do I learn? First thing, write what it is you want to learn down. Write it down. What do you guys want to learn right now? Write it down. In fact, write it on the chat so I tell you how you go about it. Okay? So the rule is stay connected, follow instructions. I don't see anyone that is not following instructions that won't get the results. So the first thing is, what is it I really want to learn right now? Don't tell me you want to learn how to make money. That's you want to come. That's the results. Tell me what is it you want to learn, right? 3 things that governs trading. You need a skill set, all right? You need a strategy, and what? You need a service. guess what? Everybody here is exposed to the skill set, right? Everybody here is exposed to the skill set. It means we all have an academy. I am not the academy in the system, all right? So everybody here should have gone through the academy. If you're here today, be honest with me, all right? Be honest with me. You put a question down. You're putting your question down right now. What is it you want to learn? Okay, okay, before I go there, put it on chat. Put it on chat. Someone said you want to learn to follow instructions and strategies, all right? I need everyone to put in a chat because I want to help everyone know how they can learn how in every area, all right? Majorly strategies, okay? Someone said execution with the harmonic scanner. I want to learn the skill. You guys are not communicating right now. I need a chat to come in. What is it you want to learn right now? You only have few times that an educator or someone who's willing to help you. What is it you want to learn? All right. You know something? I'm really excited with doing this. All right. I'm really excited with doing this because this shows something. When you guys put it, I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes on the chat to type it. What is it you want to learn? And I'll really tell you something about what you want to learn. My God, we're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed. All right, so let me just believe that the only people who I'm going to now shock you. I'm looking through this right now. Among everybody who's typed in, Vivian Obiajulu and Genga Omoiga is the only person that knows what they want to learn. Right? And guess what? Because they know what they want to learn, they are really the people that are really, if I spend time on the chat showing what, they are the only people on the chat that really know what they want to learn. Right? Because now let me tell you the quality of learning. You must first be precise what you want to learn. You can't tell me you want to learn skill set. Skill set of what? You can't tell me you want to learn how to be a successful trader. With what? All right? You want to learn the indicator. What indicator? Why do you want to learn indicator? Right? To be creative about what? To stay focused about what? Right? Trading strategies lost. Skill set that will help me earn. All right? Go do computer typing. Right? See, you guys need to understand something. I always say it on my session. Without obsession, there is no possession. And obsession comes with a rule, focus. There is something precise. When I came into the system, I'm going to tell you guys, it shows. All right. If I ask it on the chat, you guys can tell me about my obsession. All right. I don't need to announce it. You guys can tell me. Because since I came into the system, I was obsessed about something. Christopher Derrick. Why? Price trap. Why? His result. Why? The skill in price trap. All right. I was obsessed. There was something precise about the system. I'm on the elite pack. All right. I have access to all of the tools. I've seen all of the tools play. But over 1 year and about 8 months in the system, in the system, focus, precision. That is what is bringing every of the results that I'm having. Focus, precision. I'm not everywhere. I'm on the elite pack, but I'm not everywhere. I've taught myself to stay focused. Am I making sense? Right? So that is why you are everywhere. That is why you don't get the result you want, because you're everywhere. You're everywhere. All right? It comes with the skill. It comes with a strategy. What strategy do you want to learn? The truth is, I learned Christopher Derrick more than I learned the skill. That's another thing you have. That's another clue, right? That's why I always talk about psychology. I learned the person more than I learned the surface. So I first had to, that's why I came into HFX. Guess what? Who I'm following the more in HFX, right, is Ness. Because why? I wanted to understand how this guy was able to create the kind of income. So I begin to follow his psychology, his trading. I'm learning Ness, all right? That is why I know how to trade every of the strategy in his. Because why? The main person who's brought the psychologists, the training techniques, I'm learning him, all right? Because every of the tools are variation of his psychology. So you need to put yourself to learn the person's psychology more than his skill. I'm just trying to help you, because I said I was going to show you how to learn. How do I learn, right? That was the goal. How do I learn? If you apply the same principles into anything in this environment, you're going to succeed. How do I learn? First, all right, you want to be precise. What do you really want and why? All right. So you're learning the skill so that it pays you for the rest of your life. So that's not what you want. You already know. You already established that it's written out. So how do you go about it? The first thing is be obsessed. All right. Be precise. Then stay obsessed. Stay hungry. If it's price, if it's the harmonic scanner is a tool. But for you to understand the tool, you want to understand what forms the tool. What is the tool doing? All right, the harmonic scanner is just pure price action. Trends, support, resistance, and price action. All right. In the market. So you have to learn technical analysis. Don't try to go learn the harmonic scanner. Why the harmonic scanner? What forms the harmonic scanner? All right. So every time we talk about support, resistance, talk about action trend. Guys, focus on learning those stuff. The harmonic scanner is going to come like a baby. Right? Spend time. So I'm trying to tell you, some of you say harmonic scanner, simple scalper. So you put it into any strat. If it's simple scalper you want to learn, right? Sometimes people will tell me this. They'll tell me, this is what I want to learn. I'll tell you, go watch. You know why I always tell you, go watch the videos of the educators that are doing this thing, because when you watch the videos over and over and over, just stay in that environment of watching the video. Don't trade. Don't watch it because you want to trade. Watch it because you want to learn. Because now your mind needs an instruction. You've instructed your mind that this thing I want to learn you. So give yourself a target this week. Everything there is to know about simple scalper, I want to know you. Write it down. Break it down. They talk about the Bollinger Band. They talk about the moving trend. They talk about so every tool, every indicator, list it out. Then you want to ask yourself, what are the basic behind every indicator? Let me tell you, everyone here today. All right. The basic behind every indicator is to tell you two things: when to buy and when to sell. Where does the market buy? It buys at the floor and it sells at the ceiling. So support and resistance is the senior brother and senior father, is the father of all indicators. If you learn how to draw support and resistance in the market technically by yourself, you're going to understand how indicators work. I'm going to go to the chart right now. Am I making sense? Am I communicating? All right. Type in a 111 on the chart if I'm communicating. So some people go on the surface, right? Some people go on the surface. They want to be looking at MACD, stochastic, RSI, because probably an educator is telling you this. Guess what? I want to show you something right now. Right now. I want you to see something right now. Okay? At what point? You guys can see this blue line, right? Type in a 111 if you can see this blue line. This is stochastic. It's an indicator, right? Good. Everyone can see the blue line. 111. On the chart, you can see the blue line. You see where I put it? I put it at the peak where the stochastic got to what? The overbought, right? Now I want to show you something that links to what we've been saying. It got to the peak around here, right? That same peak it got to, is it a ceiling here or not? Was this market got to a peak? That peak, was it a ceiling? All right, type in a yes on the chart. Maybe I should, maybe you guys are not seeing this well. Maybe I should use something else. Okay, let's go. Let me use something else. All right, so I want to clean everything right now. Okay, I want to show you something right now. All right. So here, just to tell you what indicators do, right? A lot of people don't know what indicators do. So between support and resistance, is this place a ceiling? Type in yes on the chart. Is it a ceiling? So I'm going to put a line to indicate a ceiling. Right? So it's a ceiling, right? Good. Is the indicator in a ceiling right now? Is it in an oversold region? Yes or no? So here is a ceiling, right? Where it is right now, it's a ceiling here. It's at the roof. Your indicator cannot be on the floor and the market is on the roof. The indicator tells you where the market is. So presently, right now, all around here, the market is telling me what? Roof. So all around here, you see the market is upward, ceiling, right? So I don't need this indicator to know the market is on the ceiling. Now I'm going to draw you a floor. Here is a floor of the market. Can you see here is a floor, right? Where is the indicator right now? Is it on the floor? Is it on oversold? The market got here reverse. Why did it reverse? It hit a ceiling. You probably wouldn't know here is a ceiling, but I'll show you, right? Go back in time. Go back. So here is a ceiling. Here went back. So it tells me it's a ceiling. Let's go back in time, right? This is what so many of you don't do. Let me take it to a higher time frame. I've done this training several times. I've given you guys instructions to go do it on your own and begin to take trades on your own so that you know that Kenvry is not just saying it, it is what it is, right? Ladies and gentlemen, was this same place a ceiling around this area? Was this same place a ceiling around this area? Yes or no? Now, I want to show you something now. Clean all this chart. I want to show you something now, right? So let's say I was able to pick a ceiling. So this place was a ceiling. Why? All right. So I want to show you a few things here right now. The market was consolidating around this area. So there was a ceiling here. There was a peep here. Okay, good. So that makes that place a ceiling, right? Which is not far from where it is right now. So around this area. So I just want to show you something very, very critical. So this place is a zone because market was moving around that area and returning back. So all right, let's go into the future right now. I don't need indicator to tell me that when market gets to that area, Kenvry sell. All right. Where am I right now? Okay, good. I want to show you something right now. I marked this thing from the past, right? When the market got here, did it sell? Yes. Now, when the market got here, consolidated, broke, came back here, bought. But now I want to show you, was this a ceiling or not? This was a ceiling. Why? It was a ceiling in the past. And that's what brought price down. Forget what you're seeing right here. So if you knew this was a ceiling, right? This will be an area of sale. You have made money for selling, okay? Which also means now, this wasn't why I am selling. Indicators are not why you sell, all right? You sell because now the market is either in a ceiling or in a floor. When the market is in a ceiling and floor, you will know how to use indicators. When the market is on a ceiling and floor, you will know how to use strategies. The best thing to learn in the market is how to draw your support and resistance. And that is what a lot of people are not doing. They want the thing that will give them the results, all right? Not the thing that will give them what? The learning. Indicators will give you results. I don't learn how to use indicators. I learn how indicators work. Hello? I don't learn how to use indicators. I learn how indicators work. I don't learn how to make money with a trader. I learn how that trader trades. I don't learn how to make money with the harmonic scanner. I learn how the harmonic scanner works. Because why? I'm focused on my internal learning. When you learn, the result will show up. But when you learn the result, you'll be disappointed. There's a different kind of expectation. So I know this market is good. If I'm looking for a sell in this market, where am I going to wait for the market? Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the patient is. This is where I should sell in the market. Anything around this area is my sell. All right. Do you know I'm going to know how to use this indicator very well? You see, this is an indicator right now. Okay. The indicator is showing me that this market is going up. So if I want to sell Kenvry, I'll wait for it for a roof. So I know in the law of trading, markets sell at a roof. Indicator is telling me that this market, if you follow this indicator, you might be disappointed. But I know if I follow this roof, I won't. I will less be disappointed. If I follow this, if this market comes here now, I'll sell. Right? I'll sell. So ultimately, the market is going to sell. So what do you need to do? Learn how to draw support and resistance. This is how you do it. This is what? This is a support. This is a resistance. All right? This resistance is a resistance, there is a resistance there. This is a resistance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a short resistance. So I can begin to just draw lines, right? This is a floor. I can just shrink my chart. Okay, this is a floor. All right. Okay, I want to know. Okay, this is a ceiling. Okay. All right. This ceiling is a ceiling around this area. Okay. All right. This area is a floor. Okay. You know what I'm going to now do? This is the 4R. All right. You can begin to tune. You might not be trading a 4. You might not be a swing trader, but you can begin to tune into a smaller time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, where should you sell this market? All right. Where should you sell this market? That question, because you guys, I'm going to sell this market when this market gets to this area. But this is a ceiling. It's above my floor already. And I don't sell the market at the floor. I sell the market at the ceiling. So what do I need? What do I need to sell this market? I need all of you to type it on the chat. To sell this market, what is it that I need? God bless you. And that is what a lot of people are not willing to put in, because why? They are thinking of their subscription and how they are going to make money. They know they need patience, but they're not applying patience. Because why? You're thinking of your expectation. Expectation is what is destroying you guys. Expectation. That's the truth. All right? I'm not here to paint it. I'm not here to talk soft about it. Expectation. You know what to do. You know you need patience. All right? I just asked the question. I didn't give you guys a clue. I just asked the question, and you know you need it. Why are you not applying it? Because of your expectation. You expect to make money just now. You expect, I need to get my 5% daily. All right? I need to make money. Your expectation is based on what you want to get as a result, when you should be focused on learning the skill. You came into the I Am Master Academy to learn a skill that will pay you for the rest of your life. Don't change it. You didn't come here to earn a skill. You came here to learn a skill. All right? Learn the skill. Be patient. Put in the work. Do this sell. Draw your support and resistance. Put in your sell. I had someone who attended the session yesterday, tested me. I was like, wow, what I trained exposed the deficiency in the skill. And he practiced it, support resistance. He sold, he bought, and he got result, and he was excited. That is what I'm looking for. People who put in the work and they get result. Because the more you put in the work personally for yourself and you get the result, you're going to grow. See, and when you grow, that level of growth is permanent. There are some things I will never struggle with again in trading. I don't need an educator to train me. So that is why I learn how things work, not how, see, I learn how things work. So if I see someone who's trading right now and they're using a particular strategy, I just want to go to the strategy and learn how strategies work. Because I already know the foundation to every strategy and price action. The foundation to everything in trading is strength, support, resistance, and price action. Everything in trading. So no, put it anywhere. Put it anywhere. Put it in simple scalper. Put it. That's why you see I win very well in simple scalper. It's just simple, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All the trades I took today, you can see there. You're seeing my support and you're seeing my lines. It means I practice. Know how to draw this line. You know how to win. In any strategy, why? I was able to learn how it works, how to do it. I learned how it works, and I begin to learn how to do it. Do you know how to do it? Doing it is knowing how to do it. You guys now know how. Support and resistance is very important. How much support and resistance have you done this week? How much drawing of the support and if I tell you guys, show me your trading view right now, you guys are going to disappoint me. But you see my trading view. Every time you come on the session, you guys are seeing my trading view. It's so busy. My trading view is so busy, but your trading view look like a kitchen that has not even cooked the food. Right? My trading view is so busy and you get confused. What? See lines. Why? I'm practicing what I'm teaching you. I told you this guy is going to sell around this area. We put the trade. Guess what? This trade is in deep profit. Look at what I said. I said, if this trade comes back, all right, come to this area, it's going to sell. Guess what? Did this trade sell? Yes. Because I put a line there. It's not magic, it's not predicting, it's just what has happened in the past. It's not, nobody's going to teach you that. I can only teach you how to draw support and resistance. You are the one to draw it so that you know it. Draw it yourself. Put the line, put the support. Stop wasting time in the results. When you do these things we are telling you, guess what? I can sell this market again. Just 1 minute, please. Okay. Now, if peradventure, okay, now I want to tune it to, because the majority of you guys are you love your money scanner, right? So now understand what it does is to give me good areas of buy and sell, which are two things that are happening in the market. This is why the money scanner is so easy, and it's been so easy with us. Now I understand that the market buy at the floor, sell at the ceiling, and I have a tool that gives me best place to buy and sell, right? So if I go to the harmonic scanner right now, okay, hope you guys are enjoying this session. All right, type it in 111 if you're enjoying this session. Okay, I know it's not what you guys expected, but I think this is the best, right? You're enjoying this session, type it in 111 on chat. So whenever I come to the harmonic scanner, what am I looking for? I'm looking for what I already know. All right, I know how to buy, I know how to sell. Guess what? You need to know how to buy, how to sell before you know an indicator that will work for you. So I already know the market is going to buy at the floor and it's going to sell at the ceiling because I've learned it, I've tried it, I've put floors and ceiling and I've tested it out. So now I have a tool that pays 70 to 90% accurate in giving me areas of buys and sell. Oh boy, what else do you need? Right, use it. So I will apply what I know how to use in the scanner. That's the only work you do. The reason you guys are still having this challenge in the scanner is because you don't know how the scanner works. You want to use the scanner to make money and you don't know how it works. All right? It doesn't work. You're gambling. It's so simple. I'm telling you the truth. Learn how it works, not how to make money with it. Learn how it works. And that's just, I just showed you. It's so simple. Learn how it works. So what do? The first thing I said is trend. You might not, let's even put away trend first. Let's even focus on, you can just type this week before Saturday, all right? I am going to learn everything there is to know about support and resistance. Write down. Support. Do you know how you're going to, it's not drawing it. Drawing it is not knowing how to use it. When you draw it, then you take a couple of trades. At every time you reach a support, you took a trade. At every time you reach a ceiling, you took a trade. Then journal, that's why we say a trader that has no journal, you are a poor trader. You learn from your journal, not the chart. Right? Not the result of people, not your result. You don't learn from your result. I don't learn from my result. In fact, I don't even know my result. I only know I make 5%. I only know my account is growing every day. Where I know I learn is what? My journal. I'll look at what I traded this week. Me, my wife will sit down. Okay, we traded this trade this week. Which one did we see? Which one did we get? Did we draw? So I'll go up on my chart. That's why I said, one of the things I said this morning right now, all right, is I'm giving you the entries of the trade so that I'll begin to follow up. I follow up from the journal, not the result. Right? Don't use result as yardstick for learning. Journal your trading. Put some. Guess what? I drew this line here for a buy, right? If the market comes here for a buy, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? If I bought this market here, am I winning? The market wasn't here when I put it, but when the market got there, respected. This tells me I've learned something that support always works. If I can find out to draw good support, it always works. So anytime the scanner tells me to buy a trade and I draw a support and that same support aligns with that of the scanner, or I buy. If the sell aligns with that which I know, I sell because I've learned how support resistance work. And it's the same thing I use in simple scalper. It's the same thing. See this trade we trade right now. It's the same thing I use in cash trap. Support, resistance, support, resistance. Then the last thing you probably want to add, and that's so easy. All right, any new trader can do it, is the sentiment. Ladies and gentlemen, look at what will happen in this market right now. All right. Well, the first thing I want to do when I come to a market like this, all right, is what? Draw. This is a floor, all right, and this is what? A ceiling. All right. Then I can begin to shrink to see other floors and other ceilings. Right. See, this is what? A floor. Market came there, reversed. Right. Okay. I'm not seeing any other ceiling here except here. All right, so this is a ceiling, this is a floor. So I want to go look at the sentiment right now. Sentiment is saying, what is sentiment saying? Sentiment will give me a direction of what I should do presently because this is a short-term trade. All right, USD is weaker than what? CAD, right? So what is the sentiment saying? Kenvry, focus more on sell than buy, right? So if I want to sell right now, I want to wait for the next level of ceiling that is closed. This market gets here right now. Nobody's going to tell me. I don't need a phone call from my mother or Mr. Obi or Christopher Derrick to sell this market. Or Millie Mees or Machita. I don't need a phone call from them to sell here. All right? I don't need, I might not sell immediately here. But if I see that, oh, it's presently, guess what? Yeah, this is good. It means if you are sold, this is sell, this is sell. Currency share favor, you'll be winning right now.
Bluetooth mode.
I just unmute my phone. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Please, if you can hear me, please type in 111 on the chat while we wait for Mr. Kenvry Moore to connect back to us. And I know you are getting the value of being on this chat. Please, if you can hear me, please type in 111 on the chat, please. Awesome, awesome. And I hope you are getting the value of being on this call because we really arranged for this call, and I am believing God that you are getting the value of, spending this time, trying to be on this call. We have a goal, we have a target. Oh, right now he's back.
Right.
Let us go back to him immediately. Thank you.
Okay, good. Sorry, I just lost my network. I didn't know my this thing went off. Okay, you guys can hear me loud and clear, right? Can hear me loud and clear. Can hear me loud and clear. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So just to round up what I'm doing, I really love. You can see I spend more time on that which you really need. You see this technical, it will become so easy when you understand the first part. Your commitment, all right? That which you should focus on. You should learn how to learn. not make money. When you learn how to learn, right? When you learn, you will earn. So focus more on the expectation for the things you're already learning. Support and resistance is not that anybody could do that. But don't just do it. Oh, I know how to draw it. The reason you would know you know how to draw it is when if you draw a support and you you were patient for a trade to get to that support and you bought. And when you bought, you journaled your results. You do it often and often again. Guess what? You're going to be an expert in drawing support. Because of your results, now you know that you learned how to draw support and you started taking trades. The application of taking the trade is what brings this transformation. Put in more of the application, right? Put in more of the application. It will work for you. You never come back wondering how harmonious kind of works, how I'm going to enter. You're asking how, you're exposing your deficiency. When you're asking, how am I going to enter the harmonic scanner? You're focused on the harmonic scanner. You want to get a result from the harmonic scanner, but you don't know how it works. I just told you guys how these things work. Okay? How they work is simply market psychology. Market buys at floor and sells at ceiling. What's your responsibility as a trader? Learn how to identify support and resistance. And that's one of the things you've been taught in the academy. The reason you don't yet know it and you think you don't understand how that academy works is because you've not appreciated its application. This is a ceiling because the market tells me it's a ceiling. How? It got there and reversed. It means it's a roof. Anything that rejects something moving up, it's a roof, right? Here is a roof, all right? Here is a roof, got here, reversed. So if this market buys to this, guess why the market bought here right now? The market bought and it was called for a buy because it's a floor, all right? It's a floor. It floored here, because it's a floor around here, all right? It might have gotten here as well, I will still buy. It might have gotten here as well, I'll still buy. So this is short time frame, so it's quick. I told you, before I close this chart, I told you guys something. I might look for a sell around this area. Guess what? Before you guys realize I actually drew this line in USD card, before the market went, before my screen went off, I said this is a floor, all right? And it's a floor here. Can you see that market got to that same, sorry. Look, market got to that same area and it's sold. Because why? I was able to identify that that area is a floor. And it's also what? It's a ceiling and it's also a floor. So if I'm going to sell the market, I gave myself an instruction that I want to see the next ceiling. So, and that was the next ceiling. You guys, if you took that trade based on that, you'll be excited you took it. If it doesn't sell here, I'm going to sell it here. So it's just simple. Just identify these things. So for you to identify it, what do you need to go do? Go draw your support and resistance. So this is the instruction I'm giving everyone today. All right? This thing will never come back. You'll never come back with the same experience when you do what I want to tell you today. Don't learn, all right, the result. Learn the how. The how is practice. Support and resistance is your brain box to your success in trading. You're not going to fight with the strategy or the result of the strategy when you really know how to take the strategy. Every strategy exposes support and resistance. So no support and resistance good. Go to your trading view. Take any chart for a whole week or two. Begin to draw support, resistance, draw them, all right? Go to the higher time frame, start with 4 hours, draw support, resistance, right? So what am I saying? Have you really practiced this? Like I did, go to a higher time frame, draw support and resistance, come to a lower time frame, all right? Identify this support and resistance and begin to sell or buy in the lower time frame. Okay, so what do I mean? I just showed you guys what this CHFJPY I did. All right, this market right now, I drew it in a higher time frame. Okay, in a higher time frame. Guess what? I might just give myself an instruction that I don't want to touch this market for a sell until it gets here. So I can put a notification. When it gets here, I'll sell. All right. And guess what? If it gets here, I sell. Maybe tomorrow, next tomorrow, 3 days later, go check the results. right? Go check the result. When you see the result, you're going to be more happier than someone calling the trade for you and you took for yourself. You do that often. Do that often. In fact, give yourself a target of 200 trades that you want to take on your own based on support and resistance without indicator, without tool, without anybody calling a trade for you. Do yourself a favor. Draw support and resistance. All right. Just draw them on a higher time frame. All right. Then begin to, if you want to do it often, like I can change to 15 minutes right now, put a ceiling here. If this market gets to here, I'm going to sell for a shorter time frame. You can do it for several time frames. Practice it in 5 minutes. Practice it. Like if I want to take this for 5 minutes, if this market gets here, I'm taking it for 5 minutes. Why? I did it. It's a ceiling, and if it gets to that ceiling, it's going to sell. So practice it several times. I can't tell you what to do. Just practice this thing I'm just showing you. Do it on a small time frame. Do it on a bigger time frame. Right? Journal your trade. See the one that works for you the most. Right? That will be your strength. I can trade in 5 minutes. I can trade in 10 minutes. I can trade in 15 minutes. I can trade in daily. I can trade in weekly. I can trade in monthly. What am I using? Support and resistance. Right? So if the harmonic scanner is quite simple. If the trade is called in the harmonic scanner, all you just need to do is what? Wait. Be patient for the entry. Right? I have a relationship with the entry. Now, this market was called for a sell. What do? I diagnose. This is Euro NZD. So what am I diagnosing? Where am I going to sell? All right. Now it was called for an entry. This is a good entry. It's a good one. But the next thing I want to understand is what is the sentiment for the day? What is the sentiment of the day? Because now you're trading. It's a day trade. It's a day trade. Euro is stronger than NZD. That's why market is pushing up. Where am I going to wait for it? Because now I want to sell in the direction of the harmonic scanner. I don't just jump in. Now you're not looking for entry. You don't look for entry. You give entry. Give yourself an entry. So what entry am I going to give myself? Right? I'm going to go to that Euro NZD because I know the sentiment is not in my favor right now. Okay? I'm going to go. So now I'm not seeing any data. This is no data. So I go to my kitchen, Euro NZD. Right? There's Euro NZD. This is Euro NZD. Oh, guess what? It's even now in my data, these guys, you can see I drew line. It's there. So these guys is almost at my what? Sell area because that's a ceiling. All right. And the harmonic scanner is saying I should sell. But the sentiment right now is not in my favor. So what do? Patient. I want to be patient. I can wait for this market to get to this upper ceiling, or I want to see another ceiling. So I will shrink this market. I want to see another data. Right? Another data that I can sell. Wow, where the market is right now, if you guys are patient, that market should sell around that area. Everything here I see where are this market returning? Okay, yeah. Wow, clear data. How does that? Okay, yeah, it's a floor. It's a floor around here. I was really going to look for something like a ceiling. So I want to look for something like a ceiling. All these are base. These are base. It means the market has been up. All right, you can see these areas are base. All right, okay, I think I have something here. Okay, I think I have something here. This is a roof. So the market weak and came down, right? So this is a roof, this is a roof. So what does it mean? I can be as patient to wait for this present market, all right? Euro NZD that the harmonic scanner called right now. I'm not in a hurry to just jump in. I can wait for this market to get here or get here because I've been able to determine a roof. All right. And I know market always sell at the roof. And I know this market is going to sell eventually. I just need to find a better entry. So my better entry is going back to the past to look for what? A good support or a good ceiling. So if this market gets here right now, sell this market. All right. or it might not get there, right? This is also a strong roof. Like what the harmonic scanner is showing right now. You can see it's already getting here. Stop loss is still pushing up, right? So if you enter this market right now, you might win or you might not. It's too early for me to enter this market. Why? The odds are against me. Yes, it's in a ceiling, but as a careful trader and the one who goes with, I trade. A trader is the one who combines technicality, sentimental, and fundamental. You don't want to trade the news like if they tell you USD is going to go straight down because of maybe an announcement Donald Trump want to make, and you are going to buy USD. Is it wise? It's not wise. Just like it's not wise to buy this, to sell this trade right now, because sentiment is saying, right, Euro is stronger than NZD. Sentiment is saying Euro is stronger than NZD, and you are going to what? To sell it. Is it wise? So I know eventually I'm going to sell this market. So what do I need to do? Apply sense. Right? Just apply sense. What's that sense? Go look for what? That's weird though. This is what a lot of people don't want to do. They don't want to walk. Go look for a ceiling. So I've been able to draw a ceiling. This is a ceiling. This is a ceiling. So when this market comes here, guess what? I'm going to put a light risk for a sell. A light risk for a sell. If it gets here, I put another light risk. But the way the market is doing, the way this market is doing, right? First place I want to sell this market is here. You can see it's pushing, right? It's pushing. So I might want to sell this around here. Light risk even, not total one, light risk. When I sell it, I'm going to sell it for the whole day, right? That's me, selling. But guess what? If I lose this one, if the market gets here, I'll put a double of what I put here because I know this is what? A strong selling. That's why you're seeing that blue line. Anywhere I put my blue lines, I know there are zones. All right. Just like I know this market, if Euro comes down, it's going to come down. Right? This is the relationship you need to start having with your chart. Draw your support and resistance, wait for price, be patient for price to come to them. All right. Apply sentiment coupled with technicality, it will work for you. So if you see all the trades that are on the harmonic scanner right now, this is a good trade, but I'm not jumping in. All right. I'll jump in a little higher. All right. Which is what I've shown you. You need to draw a support or a ceiling. GJ. All right. Look at what happened in GJ. Okay. You see this area is a ceiling. This area is a ceiling. That area got to market and it's also a ceiling. You check the sentiment. GBP, JPY is bigger. GBP is bigger. That is why the market pushed all the way from. All right. Personally, for me, that was a good entry. Why? I would have entered because the ceiling is a ceiling is a ceiling. I would have put a light risk. But guess what? Ultimately, I wait for this guy to come to this area. All right. That would be a safer entry. Some people say, okay, I will miss the trade. It's not better to miss the trade than to lose the trade. Right? Simple. The market sold at the ceiling, and I just showed you right now. So if you have been able to, okay, this is a good one. You have been able to sell. I won't sell right now because the market is gone. And GBP is still stronger than JPY. You can just be shocked. This market might just come to TP1 and go back up. So don't be confused about entry. Just know where the market has gotten to before that reversed. Mark those areas, wait for price to come. That's what I do on the session every morning. So if you see me do it every morning, you stay around. See me. That's why I said you need to learn, all right, the person than the strategy or the tool. If you learn that this is how I always trade, okay, Okay, this is how I'm always patient. The first thing is apply patience. All right, apply this patience to the market. You're definitely going to get the result. These same things I've taught you right now, it's the same application. We put in the simple scalper, we put in the price trap, we put in every strategy, support and resistance and price action. We always play. Okay, good. So the another thing I want to end with, I want to end everything here right now. All right, it's not complex. Just understand. First, if I'm going to sell a market, the first thing I do on the harmonic scanner, that I come on the 1 hour. Right, I come on the 1 hour, see what the 1 hour is doing. Right, Euro USD is on the 1 hour right now, and it's calling for a sell. Okay, Euro USD is calling for a sell. It's been struggling. I don't know where Euro is going to. Euro USD is been struggling. Right, so I want to refresh. Let me see. Euro USD. Can you see? Right, this should be doing what? Buying. Harmonics is selling me sell. Harmonics has a higher brain than my brain in trading, right? Because it knows areas. So what do? I cooperate with Harmonics scanner with sense. So this market right now has a ceiling. So what did I do? I went to Euro USD. Okay, you can see this market is at another ceiling right now. But this kind of move is an upward momentum. You don't go against a candle that moves like this. In fact, the way this candle is moving, I'm not selling around this area. I will wait for it to come here. If it doesn't come here, let it go. Right? You don't want to go against, like going against a moving train to crush your bones. So Euro USD, look at what we did on Euro USD. Because Euro just got strong just now, and you don't know why it's strong. In fact, I'm even preparing to buy it. Why? If it breaks and retests it, I'll buy it. That's the power of God. It breaks this level of ceiling and it comes and retests it as a support. I'll buy it. This was supposed to be my area of a sell. Right? This was supposed to be an area of a sell. If it beats this area of a sell right now, I'll be thinking of a buy. Just normal sentiment. So if this scanner is saying, let me sell right now, and it's beating the area of a sell, I'm patient enough to wait for it to either fit the criteria for my sell, or another criteria is a buy. If it breaks this and retests this, I'm going to take it for a buy. Why? Sentiment is telling me Kenvry, Euro is stronger than USD. That's why it's buying. Am I making sense? Let me in 111 on chat. This thing is quite easy. Don't fight it. Don't be too technical. Don't be too over-knowing. Right? Just follow the instruction. Have a relationship with the chat. Have a relationship with the sentiment. Have a relationship with the technicality. All right? These questions you guys have asked me on the chat will never be a problem. I promise you guys. It will never be a problem. So go over the videos. How do you practice? While you're taking this chat, I won't tell you more because why? I have all of these videos. All right, I have all of these videos. I have to draw technical analysis. All of these videos are on the channel. Just go watch them. Pay more attention to them. Watch them over and over. I have to draw. Then if you go to my playlist, if you go on Forex Major, I don't know if you guys can access this Forex trading. Okay, I don't know if you guys can access my playlist or if it's me that can access. I did training on market psychology, okay, support, resistance, price action. They are all here. Just look for them. There are so many things that can make you wealthy here, right? When I say they'll make you wealthy, it means you'll be wealthy of the skill. And when you're wealthy of the skill, guess what? You're going to start earning you on my I did a video on how to use trading. Just do what okay, my network went off, right? I know what I shared with you today. It's going to help you from bottom. I just type in 777 on the chat if this has been helpful to you. I believe it has been helpful to you. All right. So without further ado, I want to appreciate everyone. We have a session that is coming in the next 30 minutes. All right. Now you know we have a community that is willing to help. Just stay connected, follow these instructions, right? Put in the work, accept the challenge. Don't focus on the external, focus on what's internal. What am I not doing that are telling me that I'm not really doing? Do I really have a trading journal? Do I really take the support and resistance and I take trade and I track the trades, right? Learn from you. Learn. I learn more from myself than I learn from someone else. That's the truth. I learn more because guess what? The moment I see a successful person, I want to know what they did to be successful. I outline it and I begin to do it. Guess what? Who's teaching me? Not the successful person. I am the one teaching myself with what I've learned from the person. So I'm training myself with the things that I've been able to outline. So God bless you guys. All right. We spent quite enough time. We actually did about 2 hours on the session. That's good. All right. God bless you, Mr. What do you have to say? Closing remark from Mr. Obi. I believe you got value for the time, right?
Wow. In fact, I am short of words, and I really thank God for this, our phenomenal leader, mentor, and educator. We are not looking personally. Kenvry and Obi Nanyangwa, they are my educator and they are my mentor. They are my role models. They have changed a lot of things that has to do with my psychology and mentality. And I'm believing God that each and every one of us on this call are blessed today on this session. If you are blessed, please kindly type 888 on the chat to appreciate this young man, this phenomenal educator. Please do so now, please. If you are really blessed, please type in 88 on the chat, please. Type in 88 on the chat. I am overwhelmed with the blessings that I have received today. Sir, I have to appreciate the God that made you, and I have to bless the day you take this decision. And my prayer, singular prayer for you is that you have not gotten anything yet from this industry. You are going to
greater heights.
Even between you and Christopher Terry, himself will announce you himself as one of the highest educator in this company. I am Mastery Academy. And so shall it be in the name of Jesus Christ. I'm not saying, I am not saying it as a mere word, but you have walked towards this path and you must achieve this goal in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. So I hand over to you for you to conclude this session, sir. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That which you wish for someone else is going to come to you by the Spirit of God. Every desire you have, I know by the grace of God, the desire that you have, right, is already granted, is already shipped by God. Just be expectant, right, of the way I told you to be expectant. It's going to definitely come. Be patient. Eventually, write the vision down. The moment you write it down, it's plain. You have an evidence because they that see will run. You need an evidence. all right, to get the result. You need an evidence. So that which you've written down, all right, and you see. Run means work. Run with it. Put in the work that I've told you to put in, all right. He said eventually. It may tarry, but eventually that's time. Patient, be patient, all right? You're definitely going to get it. God bless you all for being on the session. Even the other people from the team that actually joined, I believe you guys enjoyed the session, all right? God bless you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. See you from the top, not from the top. Because you know what they say, the bottom is way too crowded. Bye-bye.